secret language. Very common in the 30s. And so they didn't get any, except that my mom would call us, my brothers, me and my brothers, gomics and onjuks. And I met this Scottish lady once, and she laughed when I told her that because she knew that I was one of 10 boys. And she was like, a gomic is a big, dumb male, and an onjuk is an idiot, also male. Very funny. Makes sense. Alrighty. You guys all set up back there? You got your guns all set up and everything? Grant forgot the shells, didn't he? Okay, cool. So I'm feeling better. I'm back to normal. I continued to suffer until Friday, Saturday morning. Basically, it's horrible. But it was just the worst. Now I can't even eat a sandwich anymore. But I'm okay now, and the choir shows went off great on Saturday with the Amadeus Choir. It was just fabulous. So that's all good. And I sent you some Irish music. Did you see that? Yeah, it's a great set. And I hope you got a chance to listen to the Michael Coleman. If you did you notice the piano? Oh my God, it's the worst thing ever. And it's because the story is that there's two stories. I don't know which one I believe. I kind of believe the second one, but the first one is that it was the secretary of the recording studio. Because Michael Coleman made those recordings. He just walked into this place and they said, you play into this here and we'll give you money. And he did. He had no idea what he was doing. But they didn't have an accompanist, so the one story is that they got the secretary to play the piano to Irish traditional music, and it was a disaster. The other story is that they went on the union list, because that's what they did in those days, and the first piano player they called, who had never even heard tell of Irish music before. You can hear it. You know, she's just kind of banging around, looking for something. Michael Coleman doesn't care because he's hammered and he's playing the fiddle. Anyway, they're great tunes, and we'll learn them, but we'll do a little bit of practicing first, eh? And I was thinking while I was sick and hallucinating, we should do a St. Patrick's concert next year. Why not? Yeah. Because the latter part of the year is long, and we're working on all this music, and we had enough to put on a show this year in March, so we'll aim for doing that this year. But anyway, so what should we practice? Any requests? What was the last thing we were working on? Oh, carolins. Let's do that. So first of all, D major, though. The concerto. We'll do the arrangement. Okay, I'm just going to tune up. It was a hard, couple of weeks. Okay, D major, people. Octave and a half with all the accoutrements. A 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh, a little dicey there at the bottom of the hill. Let's do it again. It's the C sharp, eh? Here it is. Here's your C sharp. That's good. That's nice. Okay. Let's do it again. Scale again. Ready, go. Much better. Much better. How's everybody feeling now? Getting around there? Let's do it again a little quicker. Oh, let's do the arpeggio first. Ready? Arpeggio. Oh, yeah, you're right. Start at the low A. Yeah. Ready? Go. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so now let's pick up the pace because Carolyn's moves along a little bit, right? So let's pick up the pace, see if we can keep her in tune. 1, 2, 3, scale. There's a few low A's, but I'll ignore them. Faster, even faster, and better, actually, even better than that. Scale first. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, not bad for being in tune. Not too bad at all. Not very together. Okay, it's not a race. It's a, we're doing it together. So if you're done first, you have not won. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, go. everybody feeling? Warm? You guys feeling warm? Good. Okay. Okay, so let's get out the concerto and see what happens. Now, I think it worked when I just played the tune right through it, right? Yes.
Are we starting with the receipt?
Oh, sure. Let's do that. Yeah, we're going to do the receipt and then that, right? Let's do that.
We're doing the receipt and then the 2 Rollins one.
Yeah. That's the one. Okay. Turla O'Carolyn, indeed. Okay. Yeah. It's a lovely one. Okay, I was thinking of you, John, when I was playing with Eleanor McCain, because she did rubato endings for every one of her tunes, and it said at the end rubato, and every time I saw it, I thought of you doing this, and I just about did it so many times, but then I didn't do it. Now that's an ending. Okay, shall we?
So receipt twice.
Let's do the receipt twice, and then let's take a breather because I got to get the other one up on my screen, and then we'll do that one, and then we'll squish them together. Okay? So let's do the receipt twice on its own. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Certainly nothing really went wrong. How did you guys do? Anything go wrong? All good? Okay, that's good. Now, it was good. It was nice. It was a bit of a bore, right? Yeah, so we'll do some dynamics. And also, not just the dynamics, also phrasing. Okay, that's probably the biggest thing. Just all those phrases we talked about last time. And I was also going to say, let's try not to let the rhythm kind of get pushing. We want to like pretend that we're doing rubato, right? We're not actually doing it, but we want to pretend. So try not to let, because it could easily get away. There's all those eighth notes. You could easily start deedle 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 deedle. You know what I mean? So let's really try to keep it calm. And do it again. Is that your stockbroker? Sell. Okay, okay, and we got some nice dynamics. It's gonna be gorgeous. Yeah.
I wrote in that there's a change at the end of the second last line, that the half note A was turned to quarter, and then there's a couple of pickups.
A G and an A? Yeah.
And a G.
A G and an A, I think. Is that right?
I have an E and a G.
I have an E and a G.
An E and a G? Let me see. An E and a G? Like.
I have them written as the same as the end of the next bar.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's great. Do them.
The high E and high G?
High E and high G. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Any other notes before we try it again?
I've got that we're slowing down now. Is it just the second time through at the very end?
At the very end? A writ? We're written it?
I've written the writ.
Okay. I have written the writ. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Prepare yourself for the writ. Very good there, Earl. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. The first time around, I could hear some dynamics. Second time, it kind of flattened out. Okay, and remember, you got to exaggerate, especially the second time around. Anyway, sounds good though. Anybody having any problems? Sounds really good. See how the Zoomers are doing. How you guys doing? Yeah, good? Okay, great. Great tune, celebrating the powers of drink. Okay, so now we got the concerto. Now, like I said, I think, was I just kind of playing the melody straight through? Does that work? It fills in all the other parts? I think so. Let's do it.
Could we practice the part where we do the rest on bar 18? You know, where we do the rest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or at least the
Yes.
violin one doesn't work.
Let's actually, why don't we do this? Why don't we try, before we try the whole thing, let's run the parts. So everybody that's playing violin one, let's do it. Actually, anybody that wants to. This is really good. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, but let. Awesome. Very good. We'll keep working on it. Anyway, let's practice violin one. Okay, violin one. Light and airy indeed. Okay, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. So at bar 33, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's one extra beat. That's supposed to be a whole rest. That's right. We've been through this, haven't we? Okay.
We've got a bar and 3/4.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a misprint or something. Anyway, let's try it from 33. I think it's a whole bar, isn't it? Yeah, I think so, yeah. So at B, that's supposed to be a whole bar of rest. And then the next bar has 3 beats of rest. And then we come in with it, diddly-dum-dee, high B. Yeah, people are doing stuff. Yeah, lucky them. Okay, 33, everybody got that? A whole bar of rest, 33. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Two. Okay, getting there. I think we should just do it again right away. Yes, I think it'd be good. It'll kind of, and for people that are counting out the rests, just listen to the bar on for finishing out those measures. Okay, just let them finish it. Okay, good point there, Mike. Okay, one more, violin one. Better this time. A one, a two, 1, 2, 3. Very good. People feeling it? Now, just because it's an arrangement and it looks really classical doesn't mean you have to play it that way. Okay? I know it says violin one, you're all intimidated, suddenly you're all sitting like, it's kind of funny. But let's just still be swing it, just like any jig or reel, okay? And I think that'll really work if we can get it. And with the the parts that have the staccato, for two things about that. First of all, really try when you're doing the staccato to do it all kind of like this. This is how you do it, right? Little tiny notes with your fingers. See my hand? Just like that, little tiny notes, and then they'll belt out fiddle style. You hear that? Other than, now you see how that stopped? Stopped the belting? We don't want that. So it's kind of like little moves, little scoops, like this. Because you all work on your bow push-ups, right? Okay? That's what that is. And then when you get the hang of that, you can see that? Lots of music, very little work. Very my style. Okay, so that's violin one. Let's move on to violin two. Okay, so we start off with a bar arrest here. Now the violin one also start off with 3/4 of a bar of rest, right? So what actually happens in the very I guess nothing. Solo, guitar solo. Okay, let's do it. Violin 2. 1, 2, 3, go. This is a lot weirder than violin 1. Hey? Jeez, Sandy. Okay, I know it fits, but it's gonna take a little getting in the air. Let's go a little slower. Do it again.
Sandy copyrighted this when he was there.
Oh, he was a clever fella. It's like Bill Monroe. You know Bill Monroe, the mandolin player? He bought the rights to all, well, he didn't buy them, but he signed as the composer of all that old, ancient, traditional stuff, so that every time he sold a record, he got that money too. It's not uncommon. Okay, a little bit slower, people. Get used to this weirdness. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 2. try, it's getting better, by the way. Can we try 1, 2, 3, 4, say 5 measures from the end? It's a little screwy, and plus my screen has lines across it.
58?
Bar 58, 59. That, the last 4 or 5 bars. Okay? Last 5 bars. Starting D to the E. 1, 2, 3, go. One more time. Ready? 2, 3, go. Good. Now, another spot I want to practice is the one with all the triplets. So let's start at bar 25, 26, 27, bar 28. All that stuff there. Not too fast. That's bar 28. 1, 2, 3, E. Okay, that's better. Much better. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, go. Better. Feeling better? It's weird.
I find 42, 43 a bit tricky too.
Okay, let's see where that's at. Yeah, let's try that. 42. One, 2, 3, go. Do it again. Ready, 2, 3, go. Good, good. Okay, so now let's do violin one more time, a little bit quicker. Any questions or problems or misgivings or insecurities or traumatic past events? No? Oh, good. Okay, one more violin 2, and then we'll try the whole thing. Violin 2. One more, a little bit quicker. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 2. Much more solid. Okay, are we ready? Let's do it. From the top. Both parts. We've got no cellos yet. We have yet to arrange for a couple of cellos. My buddy Brian is selling his octave mandolin. Okay, are we ready? I think the same speed would be good. We don't have to go faster.
Are you just doing the pickup?
Yeah. Just a pickup. So we're just doing the violin 1, violin 2, so. Here we go, people. 1, 2, 3. It works. Now, what I thought was, though, is you have to be a little bit more confident in your lane and just keep going, whichever one it is, no matter what. Also, kind of plodding a little bit. It'll get better when we pick up the speed, but let's see if we can kind of swing it like we normally do and do our thing we normally do, okay? Sure. So, like for this tune, you getting the idea? Yeah, it's subtle. It's a very subtle kind of, but it's the same as if you're playing a reel. It's just kind of slower and gentler. Does that make sense? So it's backbeat. That's what we want to try to get. So especially in those 8-note runs. See that? Yeah, okay, so, and it's going to be different because this is an O'Carrollin piece, so just swing it as much as you can. Okay? Any questions before we try it again a little quicker? Let me check with the Zoomers, the poor things. How you doing, Zoomers? Yeah? Oh, good. God love you.
Yeah, because he's come forward enough not to the 120, right?
Yeah, so let's see
We're
what
probably
that's.
doing about 60 or 70 a week.
I think you're right there, Bill. Let's see where we're supposed to be. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's funny, I thought you were blessing yourself there for a second.
Not me.
The priest in my parish growing up, his name was Father Webb. My dad called him Spider-Man. And he was also known to be one of the worst drivers ever because he just didn't have an idea about cars. Like, he's just a foreign thing. And one time, he was going out to Orangedale, which is behind Iona, way in the country, because there was this priest that visited him and admired his goats. The next thing you know, Father Webb loads 3 of the goats into the little Datsun car and starts driving out into the country to deliver the goats to the priest. And doesn't he overheat the car, completely cook the engine, and he finally brought it in somewhere, and the fellas go, well, Father, like, it was smoke, and then there was and Father Webb said, there was no gongs going off or alarms. Anyway, so he had a statue of St. Christopher on his dash, as many people did. And Dad always says, geez, I swear to Christ, that guy's going like this instead of like this. Okay, shall we? Let's try it like that. Helmets on, guns up. Here come the Germans. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That was fun. And it works. It's good. It's much better at that tempo. How's everybody feeling at that tempo? Desperate and afraid for your life? You want to go faster? Okay. Wow. All right. Now, also, the other thing is, let's do it twice. We might as well just go right back and do it again. Okay?
Sure.
One more time before we take a break.
Twice through?
Twice through.
Oh, we got 4 minutes. Do it 3 times.
That's enough. This is enough concerto for me.
So if you're going to do it twice, are you going to do the run-up as part of the last part?
That's a good question. Deedle. Yes, that's what we'll do. So when we go to repeat it, you see the last note is a dotted quarter note?
Yeah.
So when you're finished playing that dotted quarter note, you're going to play the pickup to start her up again. Or not. Depending on whether you're playing violin 1 or violin 2. So the violin ones will be playing that. So it sounds like, so they get finished, yum dee deedle deedle da, yum dee dum deedle da, and we're back in. Is that clear? Let's do it. I'll bring a clip-on bow tie for when we do this one. This is on my t-shirt, just for the one number. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. In the violin too, it's one danger that we'll think of I think it's bar 5, 6, 7, that whole run. All the C's are sharp. I'm hearing naturals, so see that? That's C sharp. In bar 5, violin 2, there's C sharps there. Yeah, I know you want to play C natural. It seems right, but it ain't. C sharp, and they're all sharp. So. See that? There's a lot of them. Okay, I think we've ground away at O'Carolyn's enough. Let's take a little breather, 10 minutes. 10-minute break, guys.
It's easier than an orchestra because the people are in sections. So the person next to you is playing the same thing. Whereas this, we're all over the place.
It's better.
Well, it's more challenging.
Yes, but we're going to be better for it.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's better for the sound, too, because, like, it really sounds like, I don't know, a band or something doing it.
But if you get lost, it's harder to get back in unless you know those last.
And I hope you do.
Yeah. A few weeks ago when we didn't go as well,
Yeah.
but now I'm starting to get
And then, you know, that's how, exactly. And my wife has a lot of rests in her music, long periods of rest. And that's how she does it. She gets to know the other parts, and she has little cues written in, like horns come in a bar before I do, with this lick. And so it really does help. Oh yeah.
But there's a beautiful one where the conductor stands
Nice.
symphony where he plays books.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta bring a book.
I'm scared of that. Another 250 years.
But only 99.2%. Yeah.
I think I've seen one before.
I set it up. I set it up. Yeah. I set up one of my and I put a big sheet up. And so you can watch the sheet. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Another show, I never touch it. It goes
Oh, did it?
Is that a GD one?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. With the cardboard ones.
Yeah.
Right, one red, one blue. Yeah.
The color television, you know,
3D goggles.
color television, you know, this one is so color I don't think I can do it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you guys go.
Okay, well, no. There'll be, so we can go anytime. So April,
It's only 18.
April the 16th is the next one. We're just thinking about dates, because I don't see him until April 16th, because next Tuesday, well, you can check it. It's a couple weeks out. So, yeah, April 16th, I'll drive. Yeah, because next week's a short week.
Amigos.
And it's too long to go, but and it's her husband's birthday, I think. Whatever. So target the following month.
I see one in Montreal once. They're signing up for this. I think it came up with my daughter and said, and I had spoken to the travel agent. She was calling me so you
Oh no! My God!
money in there. I said, no, there's no money in there.
Yeah.
Or it turns out that we were going to find out his daughter and his wife just found out they were pregnant.
Oh,
So
that's
they're
happy.
pregnant.
Yeah.
And then the other one is I think she's in the office. So, you know, they're
Third world countries, no, not if you're gonna be, no. Yeah, so she'll be well on her way. Yeah. I've never been there, but I'm amazed. Every person I talked to that talked about going there. Oh yeah. Yeah, it could be. They probably have their own currency, right? Oh, that's good. Man. That's really good. I want you to mention last Thursday that there was a change in the curriculum in grade school. You're talking about it?
So I always have been real taker and anything that
As opposed to letting these kids freeform.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, as opposed to the idea that that would be something that you should start doing.
Wow. Yeah.
They're tested. And
Yes.
test marks have been going up and down. Since so the ministry is panicking.
Yeah.
And so they're pushing, some of them are pushing, some of them are down.
I see my takes would be they're down because people are insulated. There was no social skills going on or anything like that, right? So because I just look at the movie and he's a 12-bit kid. And so watching him now that he's in school and he's engaged with other kids and stuff, night and day, it's unbelievable. So, it's like this, you get energized by the people around you. So if people around you are doing stuff, just elevates the whole group. Yeah, that's brutal. So, is it open to like a plebiscite or anything like that?
Not that I know of. Oh, yeah? Are you going back to the PI? Not PI, is that right? Well, probably going down.
Hey,
But I would like to go down.
so I'm Irish, so I had all my relatives coming to the concert
Oh, cool.
since way back when. The first one they went to was William Bryan. So, and a little, for what it's worth, they now say they're too long and they're less of a concert and more of a talent show. So just a bit of a heads up, because I'm in one, and other people that are in the fiddler's friends and stuff have said that their spouses and their family agree. So now I know there's another group here that want to play too. So, yeah. So I'm going.
Okay, well, we'll work something out. I heard somebody said that it could be a little too long, and that's fine with me. We'll move it shorter.
Yeah. Yeah.
No problem.
So another thought, because when somebody comes to me with an issue, I go, what would you do?
Yeah.
You know, to improve it. One idea that I think is kind of cool is at the break, if we have soft drinks and bacon and stuff that people can buy.
Bacon?
Can't fail. You can't fail.
Yeah, and we meant to organize that last time. We did that one year. It was good. We meant to organize it last time, but we didn't. But we'll try to do that every time.
Yeah, so they set it an example where they were at a thing and they were just the QR codes were there, and you can so there's no price on anything. You can just if you want to pay $10 for a cookie and a lemonade, fill your boots.
Yeah,
Right.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, for sure.
Okay. Cheers.
All right, people, back to work.
We went to see Cherish the Ladies.
Oh, how was it?
Oh, Joan Madden, she is such a character.
Oh yeah.
She is amazing.
Yeah.
But she got the Bronx accent.
The what?
Bronx. She's from the Bronx.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, it's quite something.
Yeah, it's cool. She's great.
No, she was a great show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, solid 2 hours. And she came out and shook hands with everybody.
Oh, nice one.
There were 44 of us in there.
Oh, that's great. Congrats.
Yeah, I want to go see her next week.
Cool.
First time
But she was at Goderich, though. Yep, she was there with us. Maybe in Oakville. Hey, Don. Oh, look, you're in the car. I'm trying to get them back to work. It's taking forever. Come on, people. Quit your yakking. Start your fiddling. What am I paying you people for anyway? And we're going to be looking at the new Irish ones there, people. Gets in your head, eh? That's a good thing. Rakish Patty and the boys of Ballastadair.
Which is first?
Rakish Patty. And I just got an email from Grant Rutherford that he's handing in his retirement this week. Give you more time for orchestra. That would be good. Okay, so we're gonna do work on these new Irish tunes.
That means you'll be able to come down quick.
I've got the right timer. You can't hear me.
You done? Yo, just gonna mute you.
Thank
No problem. Okay. So this set of tunes is one of these always played together sets of tunes in the west coast of Ireland, and they're both wicked. They're both very simple too. We got Rakish Paddy. Now there's another version of Rakish Paddy, and we might, depending on how we get along with the 2-part version, we might do the 4-part version, which is what they call the Sligo version. Ryan taught it to me. It's awesome, but it's tricky. And Rakish Paddy, although it's very simple, it's got a couple of challenges going on. And somebody was asking about the key, and about if it was Jackie and the guitar players were asking him, saying, is this a modal tune? And yes, it is. Okay. So now, and then somebody asked, like, how do you get the key signature of a tune? How do you get the idea from looking at the tune, right? It's a really good question. So first of all, with the modes, lots of our music is in a modal scale rather than in a major or minor. Has anybody ever heard of that before? Yeah. Mixolydian is one of the most common ones. Now, people really get scared off by modes because there are 7 of them or something like that, and it's intimidating. But you got to remember that in our music, we only use a few. Mixolydian is a common one. Dorian is a common one. Lydian is a common one. That's about all. Okay? The rest of them we don't run into that often. But basically, it's just changes to a regular major scale. That's what modes are. Okay? If you look at the piano, all the white keys, C major, all the white keys, no black keys. That's Aeolian mode. Okay? A regular major scale going right up to the top and back down. And then, so Dorian mode is if you started a scale on the D with all the white keys. So can you picture that? So you're playing a D scale, but you can't play F sharp anymore, and you can't play C sharp anymore. So it changes the scale. So that's the 3rd note and the 7th note in the D scale are now lowered. Okay? And that gives you the Dorian scale. The Mixolydian, I can't remember exactly. I think it's the 3rd and the 6th. No, what is it? Sorry? Just the 7th. Yeah. So like A minor with an F sharp, for instance. That's E minor with a F sharp, which is very common. And that's a mix. See what I mean? So they're just slight changes to the scale. Now, that's the thing about modes. In this tune, we're looking at Rakish Paddy. You can see that there's 1 sharp. Anybody here think it's in D, or sorry, in G? No, it's not in G. It has the same key signature, but it's not in G. So what do you got to do? So what I do is I use my dad's old trick, which is look at the key signature first, then look at the first note, look at the last note, look at the prevailing note. Okay? The prevailing note. The one that keeps coming back. And what could it be a part of? What key could it be a part of? So I'm looking at this tune. Okay, now are you hearing the 2 ideas in that tune now? It's not even really in 1 key, is it? It starts off in A minor. And then it quickly switches to the nice D major. Switches back to the A minor. And then back to the D. But it's not quite a D, right? See that? Another little mode there. Okay? So that's how you get the key. You can't just look at the key signature. You got to kind of suss out the little phrases and see. If I looked at the first 2 bars, I'd think A minor right away because I got C and then an A. See that? very popular in the key of A minor. And then, second part. And then the same. So same thing, A minor, D, back to A minor, and that's your transition bar there where you would go to the D, and you're ending on the D, okay? So that's rakish Paddy, and it's a very good question. Now the boys of Ballisadaire, anybody give me venture a guess what key we're in? Yes! Now this is one where it is in G, and if you just take a quick look, you can see. Now when I say the last note, by the way, I don't mean the pickup note. I mean beat 4, not the end of 4. The end of 4 is usually a pickup, right? So it's the and. So I'm looking at the first bar, D to the G, D, more G's. And then I look at the end, and it's a D. D is in the G major arpeggio, right? It's a really important note in the D major arpeggio. So that now I'm getting an idea. And then I look at the second part, great big long G to start off with, same ending. Look at the last part, B to the D. So I'm thinking G. See what I mean? And then if you had to go as far as playing the first little bit, it's really good because you can just get whether it's major or minor really easily. Responding to your emotion at the time. Happy or sad. That's very happy. I guess Balladere is a fun place. Balladere. Somehow I doubt it. But. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about that? How you get the key of a tune? It's tricky. They don't just kind of give themselves away. Sometimes you actually got to go and just play a bit of it. Sometimes there's nothing else. You got to play a little bit of it and see where it's going. Okay, does that help? Still look a little blank. That's okay. Yes?
The first ending of the second part of Rakish Paddy.
Yeah.
Is that a C, that's going to be a C natural?
Yep. When you have an accidental, it only counts for the bar that it's in. And it changes back. Any other questions like that? Oh, you see that F natural at the top of Rakish Paddy? We're playing an F sharp there. Like, it's a cool idea. This is the best version I could find online too. It was really hard to find a good version, but yeah, nobody plays the F natural. F sharp. Ignore that natural.
So on the rolls, can we
Yeah.
talk about the length?
Oh yeah.
Because normally, like rolls are dotted quarter, these are just quarters, so this would make short rolls.
Now, so you mean in the second part?
All through.
All
Because
through.
the rolls are all on just quarters, they're not on mark.
Oh, you mean where they got them marked?
Yeah.
So do you see how, that's a very good point. So you see how they got that little squiggle over the G quarter note. What you do is you tie that together with the eighth note that comes before it. And you do the roll on the up bow. They are short roll, they're referred to as short rolls, and they're up bow rolls. They're these ones here. Isn't that nice and chirpy? Eh? And it's very short, so it's not like the long roll. Now when I start the tune, that's a long roll. See that? But this one is the short one. And you can do it in that second bit too if you want. Good question, Leslie. Any other great questions like that? Observations? Complaints?
Correctly, you're saying in the third bar you play F sharp,
Correct.
so that natural is.
Just forget about that natural. Pretend it never existed. Okay, so now let me play this tune so you can get to hear it. Rakish Paddy opens itself up to a lot of different ornamentation. great tune.
When you play it.
What's that rakish paddy reminiscent of? It's a tune, another tune we play, very similar to that.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of the Copper Plates.
Oh, that's right.
And I read about it, apparently it was an expansion on the Copper Plates a long time ago. And rakish, as you know, is a guy walking kind of like this. So, huh? No. Rakes are actually, rakes are young, lanky gentlemen also, but mostly the lads. And then, but the rakish, you know, that your hat is at a rakish angle. So Patty has had a few here.
Yeah, that's why.
It's no big deal.
Straight before he went to the pub.
He was straight. He was a good straight. Yeah. Now his tie is undone and he's staggering home. Now look how you can open up the first bar. So the way it's written, just like that. Or you could do a double roll. A lot of Kevin Burke does that. 2 rolls back to back. See that? It's really nice. Or you can just go like this. See that? A lot of ways you can open it up. That's what's so fun about this too. But anyway, let's get this first phrase. Okay? Good C's. Great C's. 1, 2, 3, go. Do it again. Ready, 2, 3, go. Again. Ready, 2, 3, go. Okay, now the next bar is kind of just the same thing and a step up. Ready, 2, 3, go. Do it again. Ready, 2, 3, go. And then we got the same first phrase again. So let's just go ahead and play that. Okay, this is the beginning of the second line. 1, 2, 3, go. And then we got this ending. And let's get the ending real good. Ready, 2, 3, scale up. Do it again. Ready, 2, 3, D. And now let's do it with number 2. Ready, go. One more time, more together. Ready, go. Very good. Okay. How are we feeling? You understand how those phrases work? Very simple tune. Let's do it, the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. Sounds good. Anybody have any problems? Let's do it, say, 4 times in a row, just to lock it in there. And if by the time 3 you're getting bored, shove a roll in there. 1, 2, 3, go. check with the Zoomers. To feel left out. How you doing, guys? Yeah? Patty going okay? Right on. Okay, so now, second part. Roll City. That part's easy. Okay? So let's try it. Let's see if we can get the first 2 bars with good rolls. If you can't do rolls, do long notes, but hold them long enough. Here we go. All up bow rolls. 1, 2, 3, go. Do it again. Do it again. Nice. Ready, G. One more to be sure. Ready, go. Now, this next bit, you can play it as written. I tend to just roll it the same way as the bit before, except on the A's. See that? So you can just go ahead and do that if you want. But let's get the melody the way it's written right now. But just keep that in the back of your mind. So the next 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, go. Do it again. Ready? Go. One more to be sure. Ready? Go. Okay, now the next part, we already know that. So let's just see if we can kind of, you know what? This is kind of one long phrase. So let's do it, the whole last line. Ready, 2, 3, go. Oh, so good. Do it again. Ready, go. One more to be sure. Ready, go. It's nice. Any problemos? No? Pretty straightforward, eh? It gives you all a chance to work on your rolls. Isn't that going to be good?
So C natural in the last part, right?
I think so. Let me just double. Yeah, C natural. How you guys doing? Getting all that? Great. Okay. Let's try now the whole B part. Here we go. 1, 2, B part. Sounds good. Really good. Any problems? You know, I was working with a lady today, and she's a beginner, and so she finished the A part, and she was like, do I have to repeat it? And I said, yes, always. Get used to it. We repeat everything. And I was kind of wondering, why in our tradition do we repeat everything like that? And I think it's because people needed another crack at it. I'm pretty sure. It also reminds me of my mom's old joke, why did the Irish woman take 2 birth control pills? To be sure, to be sure. Let's do it from the top. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. And so this is one of those tunes where in order to, if you were to finish with it, you'd have to go and play C again. You see that? You can't just finish it. Thank you. So you gotta play C again. How are we feeling with Rakish? Sounds good. Sounds nice and together. Good rhythm. Can we speed it up a little? I think we could. Why wouldn't we? Okay? Okay, here we go. Helmets on. Oh, 1, oh, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, again. Great. Ooh, good double stops, people. What are available double stops to do in this tune on the C? Anybody venture a guess? Double stops that you can do with the C at the end of this tune. Did somebody say G? Yes. It's a nice one. It's a hard one, the 4th. It's a good one. What else? A? How are you going to do that? This? That A? You could. Doesn't fall to the ear right away, but you could. What else? Huh? Yeah. Very good. What else? Anyone? This G. Ooh, the 5th. One finger. The middle finger. Also a good one. Anyway, that was fun. Okay. Oh, I better check with the Zoomers, see if there's any questions. Any questions or problems with the rakes, the rakish? No? Okay, good. Okay, so now we got the boys of Ballasadair. Let me just play it and we'll see if we can get through the first part. We don't have much time. This is a rockin' tune. tune. Key of G, like, ah! So now, things to be aware of. Big move for the first part, eh? Right? That's how you're gonna get it. Okay, one finger, lots of music. So you lay that finger over the 2 strings. Watch my hand, it's such a small move. See that? Easy as cake. Piece of pie. Let's all practice that. First 2 bars. Oh, very good fifths, people. Very good. Okay, let's go slow. First 2 bars only. 1, 2, 3. Good. Do it again. And leave that finger should stay down right until you play the A. Ready, 2, 3, go. One more time. Really good. Ready, go. Okay, now the next phrase is pretty well the same, but just slightly different. Let's do it. Ready, 2, 3, go. Let's do it again. Ready, go. One more time to be sure. Ready, go. Okay, good. Now the next phrase is exactly the same as the upper 2 bars. So let's practice it. Ready, go. And we got a D at the end. Now let's get this ending. Watch me do it. So just a little tuck. See that? Or you can use your 4th. Oh, I didn't like doing that, but it's up to you. Let's do it. Last 2 bars of the second line. Ready, go. Do it again. Ready, go. Last time. Ready, go. Okay, very good. Let's try that whole A part, unless there's any questions or problems. No? Let's carry on from the top. 1, 2, 3. next part is the high part, and it's very samey. Got the big roll on the G. And then I bet you didn't see that coming. And then this nice ending. It's a nice little scale, eh? So let's see if we can get this. This is one of these same phrase, different tale things. So let's get the first 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, go. Do that again, because we got to differentiate the phrases. Ready, go. Okay. Now I always kind of, yeah, that's good. Okay, now let's do the next 2 bars. Next 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, go. Do it again. Ready, go. Okay, and then we got the first phrase again, except you notice that there's a G at the end instead of an F. It's the only difference. So this is now the 4th line. Ready, go. And then we got this ending. So let's get this ending really good from the high beat. Ready, go. Do that again. Ready, go. One more to be sure. Ready, go. Okay, now let's practice that whole part. We're going to leave the last part for next time because it's a bit of a trick. And I want you to learn the trick. Anyway, second part. Whole thing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's beautiful. Do it again just like that. Ready, 2, 3. That's what the last part was. We'll learn that next week. Okay, let's play just as much as we have so far, the first 2 parts, and see how it sounds. It doesn't repeat. No, it's a single. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Try to read it. Okay. It's amazing, eh? You play that last part slow, it's easy. It's so different than Uh,
Is that the cup of tea, those 2 bars? Those 2, 3 bars?
could be stolen.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, there's only 12 notes. They stole everything. Now, okay, so that's it for that. So we'll work on it more next week. I forgot to mention, I'm out of town next week. I'm in Sagamok teaching the kids. So we'll do Zoom because I'll plug right into the. I hijacked the router last time and plugged my Ethernet cable right in there. It worked great. So we'll do Zoom next week. We'll keep working on this set and we'll strengthen it up and we'll work on the concerto too. Okay? Zoom next week, people. I'm going to be up at Sagamok. Happy Easter, everybody.